Hi and welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is the Hairy Homesteader here in Hungary. We've got another YouTube channel, my wife and I, which is homesteading and semi-off-grid living in Hungary. But this is more of a personal blog for me. So I'm an English guy, been living here in northern Hungary in a little village called Büksek near Eger for the last, we've been here 11 years, been in Hungary nearly 16. Live here with Erica, my wife, 6 cats and my dog Medve. We came here to get away from the rat race in England. We have very stressful jobs, work long hours, blah 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 blah. So in 2004 I think it was, Erica introduced me to Hungary. Absolutely loved it. So we came back in late 2004, early 2005, bought a little house up in the hills near Eger. It's semi-off-grid, it's got electricity but no running water, heatings with a wood stove, and it's right on the edge of the forest. Fast forward a little bit, and work really got too much, so we decided to give up our jobs, sell our house and move out here permanently. So we bought another house in another village which we used as a holiday rental for a few years, and lived up in the little cottage up in the hills. Then we gave up the holiday rental and moved to Büksek, where we are now. Surrounded by forests, trees, nature. You can hear the birds chirping, you see the deer and the foxes at night near the garden. The only noise I can hear at the moment is bird song and one of the neighbours with a chainsaw. But hey ho, that's village life for you. Right, so what does an English guy do in Hungary when he doesn't speak Hungarian? Our plans were not to work for anybody else, but very quickly we realised that the only way we were going to make money was to work and teach English, because native English teachers were and still are in demand. So we did that 15 years, but desperately needed a change after 15 years, and life is short. We lost some dear people recently in the last couple of years, and we decided that we'd bite the bullet and give up our jobs and aim for something more self-sustainable. We've always been handy. I like making things, doing things. I love being outdoors. Erica loves painting. She loves arts and crafts. So we've decided to pack in our jobs at the end of December. Erica still teaches a little bit online with some private students, and I look after our houses and gardens. We bought another house, a little cottage next to our house up in the hills at the end of last year, so I've now got 3 houses to renovate and maintain, 3 gardens to look after, and I don't know how I had time to work. I really don't. I'm just busy from morning till night every day. When we first moved here, we had the typical kind of British attitude, outlook. We wanted to adapt to local culture, obviously, but our neighbours in this village, they'd go to bed at 7-8 o'clock at night. The place was a ghost town from the early evenings, but then they'd all be getting up at 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Now that's what we do. For example, last night we went to bed at 8 o'clock. We were just so tired. The other side to that coin is we were awake before 3 o'clock in the morning. Erica got up around 4:35, I think, and I got up at around 5:30, and that's just normal for us these days. We don't watch TV. We have a TV. We don't watch TV these days. We do watch YouTube and Netflix and that kind of thing, but TV is less important for us. So we're trying to enjoy our lives as much as possible now. So let's take a walk around the garden to see what we've got here. As you can see, I've got a bar on our little terrace, Roadhouse Shirazur, and some exercise equipment, but that's not staying on all the time. When the exercise equipment goes, we have a bar. Let's have a look. Walk down into the garden. From the terrace going down into the garden, it's about 35 metres long and 17 metres wide. So this is what it looks like. Some walnut logs there. We had a beautiful big walnut tree, unfortunately it died, so that had to get cut down a couple of weeks ago. We've got a sloe bush, we get sloe berries. Those two under the white are small figs. We've got peach, we've got an apple tree, we've got a pear tree, we've got another type of plum, which is a little round yellow fruit called a mirabola. We've got a cherry tree, we've got another little peach tree, we've got quince, walnut tree in the corner, a little bamboo forest, a little getaway that I built. I saw this idea a few years ago. Somebody had built this out of pallets. I had pallets, I had an old mattress that was split in two. So we got a nice little seating area, outdoor cooking. We've got a fire pit there with a tripod that goes over the top, table and benches that I put together. This was our compost pile. It's very untidy now. I got rid of the compost pile, moved that. What we got there? Hazelnut, red currant, and we have a stream at the bottom of the garden. This is where the red deer come at night. They come out of the forest and into this field. A couple of nights ago there were 11 of them here. So it's really nice to see. We used to get a lot of wild boar as well. And they used to come in the garden, but we haven't seen any wild boar for a few years now. And now it gets a little bit untidy. Yeah, we've got some raspberries here, more red currants, we've got 4 plum trees, a couple of gooseberries, some blackberries, blueberries, whatever that is, that's Erica's. Small grapevine, black currants. This is our small vegetable patch. I started putting the onions in, and I saw this idea and thought I'd give it a go. I bought some old oil barrels, cleaned them out, lined them, cut them in half, fastened them together, put them on legs, and now we've got raised beds. So we haven't planted anything in them yet, but I was just getting them ready yesterday, so they'll get planted up this week with whatever Erica decides to put in there, probably tomatoes and peppers. We were going to have a greenhouse, but that didn't materialise, unfortunately. I couldn't get the roofing panels cheap enough, and it has to be worthwhile. So if it cost me too much to make the greenhouse, then the vegetables that I'm actually going to grow in there, it isn't worth it. So that's where we are for now. I'll come back with some more videos on a regular basis. You can see some of the things that we're doing, that we're making, that we're investing in, all for a quieter life, something that will make us happy. Happier than working for other people anyway, for sure. So on this gloomy, cool March day, I'll say see you later. Please subscribe, like, comment. I'd love to hear your comments if you've got anything to say. And have a look at our other YouTube channel or Facebook page that we've got as well. Homesteading and semi-off-grid living in Hungary. We'd love to hear from you. Take care. See you soon. Bye.